Hello everyone, welcome back to the CryptoVerse. My name is Ralph, your host. Today I'm bringing you a Veve video. Today we're going to talk about the most undervalued comic on the market. And if you want to know more, and stick around to the very end, because I'm going to explain to you exactly why this comic book right here is the most undervalued comic on the marketplace. So let's jump right into it. So as you can see here, we have Journey into Mystery number 85. On this comic is the first appearance of Loki. As you can see him there on the cover. It is the first appearance of Heimdall, which is a gatekeeper of that teleporter. The first appearance of Asgard, which is huge. First cameo appearance of Odin, and appearance of Balder. This comic book right here is basically the first appearance of everyone you know from the Thor universe. So this is huge. Why? Because this comic book, last time I checked, was worth about 95 gems. As you can see it here on my screen, right now it is sitting at a floor price of 95 gems. That is extremely cheap for this comic book. It is the first appearance of Loki and basically everyone you know in Thor's life. His father, Asgard, where he lives, which is a major point in Thor. As you know, in his last movie, it was destroyed though in Ragnarok, but still, home is where the heart is, I guess. And as you can see here, this one is worth about 307,000. Right now we're on the website Go Collect, which gives you the graded population of all the comics out there. It'll give you the CGC grades, and if you can see at the top of the list is a 9.6, worth at a $370,000 value. That is a crazy amount. And as you can see there, it goes to 9.2 to 54,000 and a 9.0 at $43,000. This is the prices for it. And if anything, I don't think an NFT should maybe be at least worth, you know, what the 9.6 is, because it will never go bad. It's always going to be in mint condition. And at the cheapest, it should be at a 9, which is a $43,000. If you compare it to that, I think that's a fair comparison to it at the very minimum, and at the highest, you know, at the 9.6 value. And to me, this comic book at the moment is extremely cheap for what it's worth in the real world life, physical version of it. So let's do a little math. Let's say I'm a pawnbroker, so I'm going to put my pawnbroker mentality to it. Let's say we compare it at a value of 30%. What is it worth at 30% of $370,000? That's $1,100,000. That's worth at 30% price. Okay, let's take a little bit step further. What is it valued at 10% of that price? And it's not like it's like secret rare. This is the cover that everyone knows. It's this cover that when people look at it, it's like, oh hey, yeah, I remember that cover. That's the original Loki. That's when he first appeared. It's not the other one that they know. It's this one. It is a common. That's why I think this one's extremely undervalued, because it's not the secret rare, it's not the ultra rare. It is the common cover. And even at at 10% of that price, at $370,000, that's $37,000. As you can see there, that's at 10% price. Okay, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some blowback because of this. But let's take a little bit step further. What do we value it at 9.2? At $54,000. Okay, so let's take that number and let's do 30%. So let's take $54,000, 30%, minimum, I don't know, 16,000 at 30%. Okay, well, let's take a little bit step further. What is it worth at 10% price? 5,400. 10% price. Yep. Okay. Okay. And again, it is a common cover. It is that cover. Okay, but let's take another step forward. Let's compare it at the 9.0. That one is worth at $43,000. So let's take those $43,000 and let's compare it at a 30% comparison price of that. That's what the NFT is valued at in the digital space, in the crypto side of it. But let's take it a little bit step further. And what is it worth at 10%? 4,300. This is why I think this cover here is the cheapest comic book on the marketplace right now. This comic book is so crazy cheap, and this comic book is only worth on the marketplace 95 gems. So you tell me, what is it worth? As you can see here, there's your information. Script writer Stan Lee the man, editor Stan Lee himself, and by Marvel, released 1962 September 30th at a cover price of 12 cents, and today it's worth $370,000. That is crazy. So whoever kept that comic book is like pretty wealthy. I mean, because $370,000 is nothing. It's life-changing money right there. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring you this video to let you know why I think this comic book comic cover is the most undervalued comic book on the marketplace on the Veve app. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be stacking some of these, because I think these in the long run are gonna perform extremely well. Once more comic book people come onto this app and they see what this is, you don't think that they're not gonna want this in their collection? Like, I think they do. That's why I'm snagging these up, because when the real comic book people get to this app, these are gonna go fast and they're gonna disappear, and they're gonna be worth a lot of money. So if you do guys like this content, if you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell for my notification, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.